welcome back to another Elden Ring video. And today, we're killing Margit. Here's a little list of the things that we're going to cover today. We're going to go get the Shackle, the Spirit Calling Bell, the Lone Wolf Ashes, the Wondrous Flask, a Sacred Tear, the Strength Knot Crystal, and Rogier's Assistance. So I want to make this as easy as possible because I was struggling for a while, and then I was thinking about some ways to really help me out, and I stumbled across some wonderful finds, and I just put this all together in a nice little video for you. So first things first, we're dealing with Nerijus, but this guy is lethal. Like, I mean lethal. I'm just playing defense and running around. As soon as this hero comes in to help us, that's when things get interesting. So watch, I'm going to go over to him. I'm actually going to let him do most of the work, because I didn't see an HP bar on him. So I think this guy is just immortal. Relies on you to die. So now that it's a 2-on-1, I'm going to allow this hero to do as much damage as possible. Come in for my little flurry of attacks and then back up because I don't want to die. So between the hero Yura and myself, we end up killing Nerijus just like that. So that's the first problem done. Of course, we get a couple items. Now we're going to bow and thank Yura for his assistance, and we're going to get the Reduvia, which is a very good dagger in this game. Now, Nerijus is guarding the Murkwater Cave, which is where we're going to go into now. So once we venture in, just be careful that you don't cross this bell sound. If you do, good luck. Everybody's going to want to attack you. So let's deal with them really quickly. As we're slashing around, take a look at this corridor. That's where we're going to go next and tackle the boss right away. So as we walk in, we notice that some dude's looking at us, and his name is Patches. So stay clear of that mist. It's not exactly fun to get into. Again, he's kind of like the Lance boss we fought in episode 1. Just try to do a couple jump attacks to throw him off. We do have a finger seal now, so as you see, I messed up my spell, but now we can throw fire at him as well, so that's always fun. But a lot of jump attacks throws him off. He does hit hard, so you do have to pay attention to this. As well, Patches is very important. This is also the first boss that we're going to encounter that stops halfway and begs for their life. And it's important not to kill him. Do not kill him. You're going to spare his life, and you're going to forgive and forget. Because we can return here for a second time, in which Patches is going to sell us the first item on our list, which is Margit's Shackle, which actually binds the boss to the ground for a short period of time and will allow us to do a lot of damage. This is a very useful item that can make it a lot easier on you while you're fighting him. Now, immediately after fighting him, we're going to return to the Church of Elleh at nighttime because we need to talk to Rena. And Rena gives us Spirit's Calling Bell and the Lone Wolf Ashes. These wolves are going to be insanely important during the boss fight. There's 3 of them, and they're a nuisance for him. They deal a lot of damage, and they're going to provide you so much time to heal and attack Margit. Afterwards, we're going to go back to our favorite little cellar, and we're going to start traveling northeast to the 3rd church of Marika or Marika. I really don't know what it is. All you have to do is simply follow the road that the arrow's pointing to, and we're going to stop right here at the halfway point to get this site of grace. This is halfway. We're just going to hit this grace, and we're going to continue now to travel to the 3rd church. And here it is on the map if you need that visual. Once we keep going up the road, there's a little squabble that we can take care of. Some annoying guy was yelling at me, so let me kill the rest of them. I'm going to basically go off to the right, hop up. I'm just going to talk to this guy because he's really annoying, and if you're wondering where he is, well, now you know. Now let's hop off the roof here, continue to the 3rd church of Marika, and there's the Sacred Tear there that we're going to pick up. There's the Wondrous Flask and Crimson Tear that we're going to pick up. And obviously the Site of Grace is right here. So let's do everything we got to do here. So the whole point that we're picking up the flask is so we have another healing spell, as well as the Wondrous Flask can have 2 different tiers inside of it. We're getting the Crimson Tear, which gives 50% HP, but we're also going to get the Strength Knot to give us more strength. And that Sacred Tear is going to allow our flasks to replenish more FP and HP. The Strength Knot is going to be combined inside the Wondrous Flask to give us a increase in strength. And obviously if we hit it, then we recover also half of our HP. So now let's travel back to the Stormhill Shack, and then we're going to travel northeast on this pathway, and we're going to go get this Strength Knot right away. So let's speed it up just a little bit. And essentially we're just going to go a little wide of the troll so we don't engage it. As we jump up here, here's where the strength knot is. So now we're going to run all the way back. And of course, we are going to get to mixing. So let's open up the flask, pop it in. Now the spell is combined with both of these properties. So before we go, here's a little fun fact. You talk to her again, like we said in our last video. Yeah, you get some ashes, some little jellies. Now, right before we fight, all we have to do, we summon Rogier. That's just another body to help us deal damage and keep Margit's attention. We're going to walk in, we're going to summon the lone wolves right away. And it's showtime, baby. We're going to go off to the left. And yeah, we got our shackle ready. Didn't work there because he's in midair, which makes sense. We're going to hit it again. Boom. We're going to bind him to the ground. Look at those wolves go to work. Oh yeah, he gets out of it. That's nice. Bam. Let's bind him to the ground again. I'm not sure how many uses you can get out of this. I tried to do it again, obviously. Well, 2 times because I really liked it. I'm not sure if there's a limit on it. But if you see the left side, we have 3 wolves HP bars, as well as Rogier's doing some nice damage. So we can just come in whenever we want, do a little bit of damage. Yeah, shackle doesn't work again for me. But we do some nice damage and just keep going in and out. Just be sure to not get hit by him because he hits real hard. So Rogier actually broke him and inflicted bleed. Gives us a good chance to deal a lot of damage. And guys, honestly, that hammer, I played on an astrologer, now I'm a samurai. That hammer one-shot me every time. It was very annoying. So let's back up and heal. Look at that. Without the sacred tear, we wouldn't have had all of that HP recovered. So let's get in. Let's deal some damage. We still got 1 wolfie left to help us. Things aren't looking good right now. Let's dodge, dodge, dodge. And see, that's why you bring friends. He got procced. Rogier broke him. We come in. We finish him off. And there you have it. Margit has been felled. And that's the power of getting everything on our checklist. Now we get a talisman pouch for beating him, which gives us an ability to put even more talismans. So I want to thank you very much for watching this. And here's what you can see next time. We're going to take on Nerijus, another red enemy, as well as what talisman do we get from this troll here? And lastly, Margit's gone. I hope this helped you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care as always, and adios.